Welcome back to another Parramatta Career Mode series video. We're in the international stage of the season, and as you all know, I did choose to play as Tonga in this year's World Cup. Now the players that I had to choose from weren't quite the quality that they have in real life, so we had to make do with what we got, and you guys will see in a second the squad that I will be taking into round 1. So like I was saying, it's not as star-studded, but I'm happy with the team I got. Starting with the back 5, we have Feki, Talanoa, Funua, Harel and Taufua. In the halves we got Langi and Hingano. In the front row we got David Fifita, brother of Andrew Fifita, not to be confused with David Fifita from the Broncos. Politoni and Kaufusi complete the front row. In the back row we got Akuola, our captain is Felice Kaufusi and Joe Ofahengawe at lock. And lastly our interchange, we have Hoita, Penny Turpo, Albert Vete and Ignatius Basi. So our opponents in our first pool game, as you can see, are Scotland. I think they go by the Bravehearts, and as you can see, they have 2 NRL talents there in the back 5. Ewan Aitken, Lachlan Coote at fullback. And apart from those two, I'm not too sure on these other players, probably from the Super League and Championship League. As we jump into the match, and honestly, this should be a walk in the park for us. Our biggest threat in our pool are the Kiwis, of course, and also Samoa, who have a origin-like rivalry with Tonga, as Taufua goes on a damaging first run, bumping off one defender, and he gets tackled around our 20. As we float a wide ball out, interchange players running onto the field, and it's going to be Sitaleki Akuola, who will run away with it here. The second rower just gasses everyone in Scotland's team, and he will open the scoring here, so we go up 4 points to 0 with the kick to come.
Straight down the middle, Tonga lead by 6.
So judging by the clock, it hasn't been quite the walk in the park that I was expecting. It's actually been quite competitive. A big chunk of the game has been played in the middle of the field. No team really progressing past each other's 20. As Scotland take the tackle with Ferguson, we look to make some interchanges. As they send a somewhat wide ball out to Wormsy, their front rower shrugs off one defender, shrugs off another, until he's finally wrapped up on the 10. On the 4th they go wide, back inside to Lachlan Coote, who steps around with ease, as they pull off a pretty decent inside ball play to finally cross the line. 56 minutes into the game. And of course, Danny Brough will nail the 2 from right in front to tie the game up. 61 minutes in, and we are in possession here on the first tackle. It's going to be Patrick Kaufusi making the break until he's wrapped up by Coote at the back. On the second, we send it to David Fifita, another fend, and Goose steps out of another. As we get stopped on the 20, they're going to set up to the left, but we kind of stuff the play up, and it's going to be Taufua fighting for every centimeter. As we get pulled down 11 meters out, Feki shows the pass, and he is going to burst through a gaping hole around the posts. Not gonna lie, I was surprised that there was such a hole in the defensive line, especially their goal line. As you can see on the replay here, we're about to let go of the pass, but it opened up for us, and that will be the final points of the match, thanks to Ata Hingano, as we barely get past Scotland in what was supposed to be a cakewalk. The Scotland Bravehearts, living up to their name, put up quite the fight, but in the end we're too good as we collect the first W in our first pool game. And I'm pretty sure next up we got either Samoa or New Zealand. It'll be interesting to see how we go, because we did struggle here against Scotland. If we show up like this against Samoa or New Zealand, we could be in for a long night. As we take a look at the final match stats here, Lachlan Coote picks up man of the match. That's all that needs to be said there. We're going to wrap this one up. As always, if you made it this far into the video, hit up that comment section with the hashtag OddSquad, and don't forget to shoulder charge that like button for more rugby league content or more content in general. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.